Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Zaku News here on the USA Gundam TV channel, and we got our first episode of 2021 here today. It's January 18th, and we got some stuff to talk about, basically in three categories. The first category is some new Gundam-based limited stuff that's coming out. The second category is a couple of new P-Bandai things, and the third category is just some updates, some new photos about some stuff that we already knew was coming out. Basically everything that's coming out in April, we got new images for that. So let's go ahead and kick it off first by just going through a few things here that are coming out from the Gundam base store. So these are going to be things that you can only buy there, or you can get through proxy services and stuff from Japan. So we've got the Master Grade Gundam Deathscythe Hell special coating version, which does look pretty cool. It's, you know, the classic edgelord Gundam there, but it's got the big wings. The big wings especially look really cool with that coating on there, I gotta say, so that looks pretty nice. This is going for 9,000 yen though, so of course anything special coating is going to be pretty expensive. Just on a small side note, you guys may notice that I just got the kit here myself as well too, so I will be reviewing that for you guys. Not the special coating version, but the regular original version pretty soon. Also, a special coating version of the Master Grade Gundam Epione is coming out there for 8,000 yen, so slightly cheaper for this one. But that one also does look really cool, especially that special coating of all that red on there looks really nice of the Epione. So for those of you guys who are fans of the more edgier looking Gundams from Gundam Wing, the Deathscythe Hell, the Epione, those ones are going to be coming out as some special coating versions there from the Gundam base. Also in HG, we have the HGAC Gundam Heavy Arms is coming out as a clear color version for 1,500 yen for that one. It does look, you know, kind of cool if you like those clear color kits. And then also a real type color version of the HGC Zaku II, which is the kind of Shard Zaku II, the revived Zaku II, which recently came out this past year. That's coming out for 2,000 yen for that one. It does look really good in the real type colors, but when we've seen real type kits come out from the Gundam base before, I believe they came with a set of marking stickers and water slides for those. So I haven't seen if this one does for sure come with water slides or not for that. Hopefully it would, but basically the kit's just recolored and it comes with some special markings for that. Now getting into the P-Bandai stuff. First thing is the P-Bandai Master Grade Gundam Mark V. This one's not new, but basically before we only saw it as just a prototype there in Japan, but now we can see some actual production images of this, product shots of this. This is coming out in April for 8,000 yen. We can see some more about the details of the weapons, the gimmicks and everything. It's got the wired incomes like the 1.5 version of the XS had, similar to that. So, I mean, it's looking very cool. It's going to be a big kit, 8,000 yen for the price tag for this. You guys can get the idea. That's going to be pretty large. We also found out that it is going to be coming with water slides, and it is going to be coming with a full color box. So, which is kind of weird because I just am kind of it seems like that should be a Verka, because usually full color box arts for P-Bandai kits is pretty uncommon. Mostly that's usually only for Verka kits. And then the fact that it comes with water slides is also a very Verka kind of thing. And it's a Katoki design, so it just kind of seems weird why this is not just a full-on Verka. But whatever the case, that's looking very exciting. I really can't wait to get my hands on that kit. Then we also have the HGUC P-Bandai HGC Gundam Mark III coming out. So this was, what, the second kit in the RE100 line, I believe, if I remember correctly. Second or third, and this is finally coming out as an HG kit after the Gundam Seltsum and the Gundam Tertium being based off of the Gundam Mark III. We're now getting an actual Mark III coming out as an HG kit, but it is unfortunately going to be P-Bandai. So, I mean, it does look really cool compared to the RE100 kit. I mean, obviously, the RE100 kit's going to be a little bit more detailed, but this one does look really quite nice as well. And then the last P-Bandai thing for today, which is something new, it was also announced, is the HG The Origin Gundam in Rollout colorless version. So, not only is this a recolor, it does have a little bit different parts for the head. It doesn't have the standard V fin, it has the kind of antennas on the back of the head instead. So it's a really cool design. I think it does look really nice. Fantastic kit. So this a new color version of that is going to be really cool as well too. They're going to come with different markings for that, but again, pretty sure this is not going to include any water slides for that one, with it being a P-Bandai kit. That's pretty uncommon for HG kits to come with any water slides, unfortunately. That one's coming out for 2,600 yen, so that looks awesome. All right, now getting into just the main standard release stuff that's going to be coming out in April. We got some more images of these. First one is the Master Grade Mobile Jin. It's coming out for 4,300 yen. I think it looks really nice. You get a good amount of weapons and stuff with that as well too. You got the sword, which is quite unique because it's not an actual beam sword. It's like a real sword. It's got the beam rifle, and it's got the missile pods for the legs as well too, which really look really cool. Really remind me of the what's kind of full weapons version of the Astray Blue Frame D. Just a Stray Blue Frame, maybe it is. That has like the big missile pods and stuff. These ones here for the legs of the Jin really kind of remind me of that in their design, which makes sense. It's Gundam Seed. So that's coming out. That looks nice. We also got some new images here of the HGC Kasee Gundam. And we had a lot of images of this before, but kind of the ones we have now are just showing off a little bit more of the details of the kit. You can see like how the shield connects into the arm. You can see some details of the articulation. You can see like in detail everything that it comes with all laid out there, and some more high res images here of the Kasee. And it's looking really cool. You can see some aspects of the transformation to flight mode, basically just like the little fins on the legs fold down, the shoulders open up, and that's kind of the extent of its transformation. It's not a huge transformation, but you can see some more about that here in these new images. That's coming out for 6,000 yen. Yeah, like I said, it's looking pretty good. Very interesting build that one's going to be. And then also about the HGC Penelope versus Kasee Gundam set, that's going to be also a limited thing. Not limited as in like a P-Bandai limited thing that you can only get it in Japan, but limited in that it's only going to be a first run exclusive thing. So like it's only going to be something that they're going to put out once, and then they're not going to make it anymore again after that. So if you want to get your hands on that, definitely get your pre-orders in and try to get that one straight away. Otherwise, you're going to be paying more for the aftermarket prices later. So 16,000 yen for this one, so 150, 60, $70 for that one before shipping, and it's 2 massive HG kits in there, plus all the effect parts and everything. So you're going to have 2 clear stands, and then all the effect parts, then plus the 2 kits, basically. So, I mean, it's going to be a pretty big set, so shipping for that's also going to be probably pretty expensive, depending on where you're getting it from, but... The last thing then to talk about here today is the HGCE Dagger L, coming out in April as well too for 1,200 yen. So it looks very similar in terms of just like the kit quality, basically, to the Windam, as you might imagine, because it's basically just kind of the next in line of like the Leo, the Death Army, the Windam, these grunt kits, HG grunt kits. And you are actually able to use the backpack from the Windam on the Dagger L as well. It's got compatibility with the different seed backpacks for that. So that's really cool. Something that you can do with it, because the kit on its own is pretty basic. I mean, 1,200 yen. Not really going to be a whole lot there in the box. You just basically got the beam sabers, the shield, beam rifle, and a pretty basic grunt kit, but it does look pretty nice, of course. I personally prefer the design of the Windam between the two. I don't really like the design all that much myself, but there it is. That's coming out in April as well. So that's all we really have for news for the time being. Not really a whole lot, just a few updates on some things, a couple of new P-Bandai kits and a couple of new Gundam-based stuff kits coming out, but those all look really nice. Just a reminder to you guys, if you haven't seen the video over on my channel, I just a few days ago put out a video going over my picks for the top kits of 2020, the best kits from 2020, so check that out if you guys haven't watched that yet. And as always, guys, thank you so much for your support. If you want to check out USA Gundam Store, get your pre-orders in for some of these kits, you can check out the link. It's going to be down in the video description below. Thank you guys so much for your support. I'll see y'all later. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.